Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Baltimore. Take over after that interception. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
A gain of 15.
From the red zone now.
And the first down on the Chiefs.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Robert Longer being in there to pick it off. And the Ravens are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Chiefs will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. A lot of space ahead. It's inside the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. Typically, one will follow.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Another throw from Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to the air, Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14, Chiefs, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Mejio with the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. And they pick him off again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. I'm not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing. You said it out loud?
No, that was out loud. Yeah. That's caught at the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it up.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 21, Chiefs nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Gray now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Well, Brock, this game, like all of our games this week, one piece of our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. A way that the NFL and all of us here at EA Sports honor a legendary figure in the history of this game on a holiday he held dear. So for Brock, myself, everybody on our great EA Sports crew, hope you had an excellent Thanksgiving, everybody, and a great weekend of football. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Chiefs. First down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the first down, Chiefs.
Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. So it'll be second down. To the air, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing is Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 16. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just a yard left to go on second down. He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Throwing it again here. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get their first points of this game just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Western on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the...
So a 2-score game here at the breaks, and we're going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the 3rd quarter. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Mejio with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Dumped off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked.
And they pick him off again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens bring this back inside the 10-yard line before going down.
Intercepted. Sets up a first down and goal.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Back to Henry. And this time the defense rallies to him. He's stopped for a loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Short pass brought in. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. And they took their shots, went unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. Short pickup to their own 31. Jair Alexander with the stop. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the air, Mahomes. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Man in motion here. Another throw for Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Here we go on 4th with Mahomes. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. So after that, we'll change the ends of the field and change offenses. They'll take over when we begin the 4th. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. We've set it downs for them from the 31. It's Henry on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Nick Bolton has it.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope. A little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Ravens take over after returning it inside the red zone. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Chiefs 7.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Gray now on the return. going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they've played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Second down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And they pick him off again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. Kicking team out to try the extra point. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Gray now on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Chiefs hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Called in by Worthy. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great win.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Chiefs 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff.
Automatic 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They give right side to Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Jackson now on 3rd. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
4th down, here's Jackson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yellow.
1st down throw, Mahomes. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And they bring him down around the 34. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you
Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Loop. He begins this one. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jalen Waller. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. He'll go right back to Freiermuth.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Again, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Steelers first down. A gain of 7. First down, Pittsburgh.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
At the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver up.
That's the rookie first-round pick, Malachi Starks. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore. And on the heels of the pick 6, the offense comes onto the field a little sooner than they intended. They're going to try to make it 8-0. That is on. They get the 2-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create. Man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. This one on court, looking for Woods. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. We are through one. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. On play action, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Steelers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Rodgers. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run. Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
29-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. He's got his tight end. That's Fryermuth. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren.
Rodgers pass.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Rodgers going up top again. He's got it at the 3. And the Steelers are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. Rodgers. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Two-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set. Rodgers now. And he'll wind up short of the goal line. So they're not able to get this back to a one-score game. The margin remains 10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Wester now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Ravens offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator understanding the deep.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Ravens will take over here just past the 30.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down, Jackson. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Now Rodgers. To the goal line and in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Mitchell. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
DC ready?
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big one for the Ravens. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Mark Andrews, touchdown Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Ravens 22. Steelers 12. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
Intended for DK Metcalf. Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
BC, let's go. Shut up!
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
On the tackle.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. Rodgers to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 29.
Look at the three tight ends here on first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll drop to throw. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Off the play fake, Jackson. And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson and the offense trying to get two more here.
The Ravens will line up for the
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for two, and it does not pan out.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Warren, and nothing there. He'll duck forward just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. This is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And are going to send their fans home quite happy. here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
Harrison Butker.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker set to get things started. Gonna be a cold one here in KC. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A throw on the first play from Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here's Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will go all the way. Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers 7, Chiefs nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Ray gonna return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Kelsey. 18 yards, what a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's Patrick, he'll throw it on first down. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. A gain there of 15. Good for a Chiefs first down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Joey Porter Jr. on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
They'll work now on second and 4.
At the Steelers' 29-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, KC.
First down. First and 10.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They'll come to the line now on second and 2. As we are ready to get back underway. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field?
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by weave. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. The defense stringing them out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
He finds Austin with the grab. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Steelers first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Pittsburgh.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. First down for Aaron. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eye.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to get the football at their own 23.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Patrick Weed. Rodgers on first down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. He'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. 2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set. Again, it's Rodgers. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Gray going to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal. Here's Warren, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. All the way back at the 14, at 2nd down and goal. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers.
pass. Complete to Calvin Austin.
So, halftime straight ahead.
A 20-yard attempt. Chris Boswell.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Ray gonna return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes gonna lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. They'll start out first down and 10. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6. Rogers. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack. On third down, Rogers. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So, nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
And he's going to have the Steelers first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on fourth and long.
First and 10 at the 35-yard
On
line.
play action, Rogers. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rogers. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
22, Chiefs nothing. Chris Boswell. the
Boswell
kickoff for
now
Pittsburgh.
following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Ray gonna return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Chiefs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The all-pro Cameron Hayward in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's taken in by Brown. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow.
Third and long for Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be fourth down. Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
is a turnover on down.
On the handoff, this is Warren.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan,
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball.
something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
First and 10 at the 33-yard
A first down throw for Mahomes. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Another Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on first down. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Warren. He'll dive for that first down, but it looks like he's just going to come up a little bit short.
Down by Jalen Watson.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
Brings up
We'll come back and finish this one off
37-yard line.
after this. A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to have the first down, able to reach the ball forward and dive past the yellow line.
The Steelers down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Coach with defense.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's Warren. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He was brought down.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Yards to go.
He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. From the gun, Rodgers. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. Remigio now on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it.
34-yard line.
Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, they need 7.
Second and 7 at the 36-yard line.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion.
battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudner. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
25 yards there on the catch and run. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Play action. It's Jackson. No hesitation. Goes right back to Likely. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of formation and set him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Now Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
At the 36-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
From the gun, Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going into your defense? Thank you. A huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points. Stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 2nd quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Mahomes going to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. From the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Mahomes now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. 1st and goal from the 6.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Chiefs 7.
So that drive 12 plays in length. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson about ready to take over once more. And he's been off target here early on. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. They'll look to snap that streak here as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Let's start the drive here with Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Off the edge and right to the ball that time was Kyle Van Noy. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, Creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to... And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by... And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And he comes back with 1 complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a gain of
3rd
8.
and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
First down.
And again, it's Mahomes. Big strides. Look at him go. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 32 yards. And the Chiefs have retaken a third-quarter lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
That penalty is declined.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up.
Mahomes will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34.
I think this defense is still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
They go play action now. Jackson. Got him, and he's caught for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal.
16.
So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Brings up 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Caught left side Hopkins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Chiefs 13.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This will be caught by Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
The 36-yard line.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Ravens.
The toss right to Henry. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now it's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And he got pretty darn close to a 3-digit interception return for a touchdown.
And what we learn on plays like that is just how far it is.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bucker on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Henry up the middle. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
This size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 35.
Henry running right. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score. Ravens
That time a 6-play drive.
19.
And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
One final try from Mahomes. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it.
a quarterback, talk about a game-breaking running back, a home run hitter when it comes to wideouts. No. Today, before this one, we're talking about a couple of tight ends.
And what a great game it is, Kate, to spotlight that position because we have two of the league's best. And when you go back and you watch the tape after the fact, when the ground game's running wild, it's usually these tight ends making blocks. When the passing game is getting it done, they play a role in the air as well. They don't get the headlines like you talked about. But these guys, man, they are cornerstones of their offense.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Rogers. Got it. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But it might be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say,
his first throw is an interception. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers are tackled on the return right along their own 40-yard line. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation goes into preparation.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action here with Rogers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forces an incompletion.
Well, this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. So now here's 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
This is completed downfield to Likely. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Slot man motioned over. First down, here's Lamar. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Lamar throwing again. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Steelers can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long. Here he goes, third and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Throwing again here, it's Rogers. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And this play's going to come to an end of the 27. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Rogers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Again, Rogers. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Third and long for him here. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he can get the first.
It's fourth down.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. And they've left their offense out there, and they're going for this on fourth down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
From the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Throwing again, Rogers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with third and goal. And throw again, Rogers. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Fourth down now, Rogers. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the second. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal. to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And you gotta wonder what those emotions are like, what the mentals are like under that helmet right now, Brock. Such a great drive, ended with that interception. The second one he's thrown already.
Yeah, this is where the self-talk becomes really important. I could do this. I could do this, right? You don't feel the frustration and the emotion.
He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. Jackson throwing for it. And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up at 8 apiece. What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring and without hesitation. Want everyone out there to go for 2. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for 2 from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. New set of downs from the 37. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43. Rodgers from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker, and he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for two. Has his offense out to do just that. Rodgers trying to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
LeJohntay Wester to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Complete Derrick Henry. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now here's Lamar. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. And for somebody who's been kicked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
The final throw before the break. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. So we have a one-score game here at the break. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the third quarter right away. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First down, here's Lamar. He's trying to go deep again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Throwing again is Lamar. Oh no, they get him yet again. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Steelers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Warren running between the tackles. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Pat Fryermuth the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now Rodgers going to get the Steelers set to go for 2.
Steelers will line up for the 58 version.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Steelers 22, Ravens 8. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And bring the tight end left. Play action now with Jackson. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Jackson's going to throw again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he'll go down here at the 16. He gets 6 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, you're going to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive, for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And
that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Pat Freiermuth the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Chris Boswell for the point after. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. Now Jackson. And he will get across for 2, and that makes it a 12-point game. Well, he just cost them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. 2nd and 3 now. To throw, Rodgers. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down from the 42. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Robert Lockerbeam in there to pick it off. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers are hauled down on the return at the 45-yard line. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's good for us, Steelers. 1st down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers with a comfortable 12-point lead. 1st down now, ball at the 33. They go with Warren on the run. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Warren once more. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
On the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Getting out to his left. And that play's brought to a halt. They're going to stay at the 5-yard line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a compliment.
Oh my goodness, they're faking it. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jamari Connor there on the stop. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, Rogers. And it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They get 21 on that one. And the Chiefs have a 1st down. Once again, it's Pacheco. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. They'll return this from the 11. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Rodgers on 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson. So after 1, it's the Chiefs on top. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
3 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. Second down and 8. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that 4th and long. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll send Worthy in motion. Got a man, that's Rasheed Rice. And he will get into the end zone. Rasheed Rice. Touchdown, KC.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same.
Harrison Butker to kick off for
So now it's
Kansas
Butker
City.
following the touchdown to send this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Steelers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They put Kelsey in motion.
13 yards. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Rice.
Mahomes pass. Complete to Rasheed Rice. A gain of
2nd
9.
and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Gray is the motion man here.
21-yard line.
So, halftime straight ahead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Ray going to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Chiefs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Hunt. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Here's a run with Hunt. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes back. Throwing off his back foot. And it's taken in. And he'll be stopped short of 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down, they need 3. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Kansas City.
Now a carry for Hunt. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack. And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This from 30 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one on court, looking for Woods. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield. Deep pass, incomplete. They got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Important one here now for the Steelers. They're going to try to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Working out of the gun to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Kicking team.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Hunt. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good.
Give them 14 on that play. One play, 1 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing now, Mahomes. That's swung out to Hunt. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. That's the ball right around the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Yellow.
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for. They face 2nd down and 7. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory.